and welcome back to Universal MC. We are here back on the server. Now, last time I did anything on the server, it was a stream. If you want to watch it, it doesn't show up on the YouTube channel, but if you go on Discord, you will find it. Now, I'm now gonna just take on my stuff very quickly. So, last time I recorded, I had iron gear. Now I have full stuff. Just the best that could possibly be. Now, reasoning is that I kind of skipped all the way to the end. But, you know, here we are. Now with the ability to start building, actually. Now, I will... I have found out what I will build for our base. Of course, I think I said that in the stream what I was going to build. And I'm going to build exactly here. Now first of all, I'm going to need to get all this concrete. Now the way I'm going to be doing that is by doing this. Because I have an auto clicker. Now the main reason to why I need to do this is just because I'm going to need a lot of concrete. I don't remember if I did say what my base idea was or not, but at least I am going to build a huge base. I will tell you that. It's going to be giant. Do I want to take this down one level? A little bit. Kind of like the idea of having it like down at ocean level, but at the same time I don't really want to single piece it. But I think I'll actually take this down to this level. Once I have on this, I actually have one thing I will say. I will not be building on top of this, like this. I will be building more like that. Yep. And I gotta think a little bit here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Now I've just laid a few outlines here of the road I'm thinking of making. Now I don't want to make it kind of basic, so if I take I'm gonna make like a little part of it first. I'm gonna start out like with smaller parts of this road. I won't be like setting up the whole thing immediately. I want to be places like... I want some detail in this. Frig. Oh. That was some fun. Where? Okay, great. Now I'm gonna do that. Should we have all that? Now this is where I'm taking the black concrete powder. And I'm gonna think to see how that would look if I put it inside of all the things, like having it like, for example, like that inside of... I think it could add a little bit more texture to the road. But I don't know if I like it though. I don't think I like it. It's a little bit too much texture. So yeah. Now I took this thing because I ran out of actual concrete. Now I have some, but it looks kind of interesting, honestly. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I'm going more for that look. If it's like exiting, where the road is kind of like ending in a type of fashion, but not like at any random road like this. Now I still don't know what I want to use for the lines in the road. If I want to just use white concrete, white terracotta. But I've been thinking of bone blocks because they look kind of uneven. You know, wool could work. So many things that honestly could work, and that's why I want to find out what I'm gonna do, so I can do that. You know, because I'm like, it's just, I'm gonna see what I'll do. But yeah. It's important to find out because it looks very plain with just a black road, nothing on it. Now I want to make the storage building here, which it's gonna be a little bit. Now I kind of feel like the storage building, I want it to kind of be an office building maybe. I want to start there. I'm not gonna use this block, I'm pretty sure. I will see. Now this looks very sharp. How would that look? That looks good. let's start getting some of this. I'm pretty sure I'll go for white concrete. It's just right now, concrete is pretty rare. Nobody really has it, honestly. Yeah, I don't have a lot of access to concrete. This is pretty much all I was able to get my hands on. I just managed to find some last minute resources because I don't know any, but I know about a desert. I found out, but I don't know where to get gravel. That's a problem. But yeah, I think this looks pretty nice to be a start. I am really in between snow and white concrete, but I feel like I should take this because of the part where you can color it multicolors, so like yellow and all that. I'm right now sitting on if this is what I want to use. Like I'll have a little bit more brick up here maybe, but like I'm trying to figure out if this is what I want to use for the main storage building. It is an interesting design on at least. I'll be trying some other things. I think I've found the design. I have done a little bit of work here. I chose this of course, and I did this. Started filling in just more the roads, and this is pretty much what I've been doing. Now, I have thought about it. I want to make my bank right here. Well, what it will be looking like a bank on the outside, but on the inside will be a huge, giant iron farm. Which will be the way I'll be able to supply myself with iron, and also the server, of course. Because I want to make an iron shop, honestly, and with a great iron farm that could reach like five iron farms on top of it right now, I think that would be honestly pretty cool. I have this water bucket. I just place it like that, and just let it do its thing. Place it in the middle again. Let it just let it do its thing. Honestly, I recommend doing this. Honestly, this is probably the best. Now there are some spots that might be taken. Yes, there we go. There. Now we have a nice black place here with concrete. So I'm gonna make a bridge over there. And I'm gonna make it out of smooth stone. I don't have the smooth stone on me, so I'm gonna be unable to do that. But I will sit in the bank here, and it will have kind of like a lobby. Then we'll have a vault where all the storage system will be, and everything like that. And I do not have the resources for all this yet. You know, this is a big project. I'm gonna need a lot of resources. One of the resources, of course, is gonna be cyan terracotta. I'm thinking of, and I'm gonna get like 6 shulker boxes and just build away like a huge building here. Maybe I'll do a speed build or something, but it's gonna be huge. This is gonna be my storage build. I think I said that. That's the reasoning it's right here, because it's just a very convenient spot to have it in, honestly. No, actually, I just thought about it. Okay, first of all, we're gonna find a chicken. I'm just gonna prepare. So, it's been a while since I've played on a server. Oh, don't know when this was added, but okay. I am right now at the shop, and I am right now gonna collect some diamonds, because this is my shop. Okay, so we had a little bit of successful harvest. I will craft. Wait. There was a crafting table there. Okay, why isn't I here? I don't know. So we got 11 diamond blocks. Oh, and that's profits from this shop. So we're gonna need more stuff. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is a pretty profitable shop. Damn, that's a good amount. Now I'm gonna need to restock a little bit of shulker shells. sure that will be enough. Oh god, no, that's still wrong. There we go. There we go. That should be good. Iron we have a good amount of. So I think we got a good amount of money from this. Gonna need some more golden carrots. Mending, and I'm breaking free soon because yeah, those are things that there was very level of. What could this? Cause me. What the? This is really expensive. I haven't worked on the base. I have done some differences. And so, if you remember, if you looked earlier in the video, I had black concrete as the path. I'm thought about it, and I'm pretty sure I want to have grey concrete. Now, if I want to have grey concrete, I will need to change everything, so I'm taking a tiny break right now from building on a base. But something I do need to do is build a new shop, which I've thought about, which is a terraforming shop where I'll build mountains and stuff. So I'll need to gather the resources first, and yeah, I think a nice little speed build would be nice for that. Or speed mining. Well, I won't last that long, maybe like 5 or 10 seconds. I don't have camera mod on 1.16.4, so I guess I will get mining. Okay, so I guess I didn't record all of that, but, you know, I thought I clicked the record button, but I guess I did not. So, I have now been speed mining a little bit through here. Pickaxe is halfway broken, which is not ideal. But, you know, it happens. So I was literally throughout that whole thing just going like this. And that's why I kind of wish I was recording. This is not speed up, it's sped up. And you can hear that honestly, with the sounds of mining. But I was just going like that the whole time. But I should now have a little bit of resources, like a little bit of stone. Put mending on a piece of gold now and realize that what you're doing. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I have that or not. So yeah, I'm gonna mine out that like so, and then I will later fortune this because that is some good stuff. So I'm gonna put it in here together with that. Boom, boom, and that's the stone we got. Nice. Now we don't have much cobblestone. This is not efficiency 5 either, so that means I can't really insta mine. But maybe I'll see if Oki has some stone lying around. Maybe I can have some. I'll look, but I also have grass here, which is gonna be needed. I have all the smooth stone, which it's took out all this cobblestone, didn't I? No, that was stone, not cobble. Do I have cobblestone around though? Do have some. I don't have a lot. I'll see if Oki has some. I have now just set up, and this will be a big project to do. Now I really wish I had a camera mod on or replay mod, because then I could speed build this, but because I don't, I sadly cannot. I think for the next episode I will need to have camera mod installed, so next episode I'll try and have I know for a fact I will get 1.17, but like I'll get replay mod eventually, but you know. This is a fine looking block. I sadly don't get a lot of mushroom stamp, but these are fine looking. Now I'm thought about this part. I think I can make a nice big mountain, have a little bit of an entrance here diagonally. So yeah, I'll then start working. Start off a little bit with the instruction how I'd normally terraform. So first I'd recommend making a bit of a frame of how you're thinking it should look around here. I would recommend, if you're gonna put a block like this, do that. That's just something you need to keep in mind. But if it's the inside of the mountain, you don't need to care about it, just to save materials. But we're gonna make this look pretty nice, yes. If you overbuild, it's fine, just... I don't want to do that. And then you just keep building around until you... Wow, okay, I really don't know what I did. Just because it's cheaper and I've got the resources, and I think it's actually going to be less resources, and it would give me a lot more space, I think I'm going to head on over here. Now, it might not look like it, but I would need, instead of going down there, and a lot more space because I'll get to remove that. This does mean, in fact, I need to remove all this. I'm just going to remove what I'll need. These are all lovely blocks. That one is visible to the outside, so I will make a block onto there. Then you just follow around. Now this mushroom I will completely remove, honestly. It's just 3 mushroom blocks, honestly. I love mushroom. This is nice looking blocks, you know. Now keep your mountain just don't care about if the shape looks unnatural, because that's what you want it to do. It's a mountain. It doesn't look natural. It's supposed to just, well, okay, it does look natural, but it's like not human made. That's kind of what you're trying for when doing this. There we go. Now, once you're done with this, if you're making a cave, try and plan out where it will be. I will take it around here. Now, what I would recommend doing is setting a specific height. If you're making a cliff, I'm gonna now make like an outwards cliff. If that's what you're trying to make, find a specific height that will be minimum height. I'll take four blocks on this. Then build these 4 blocks on everywhere. No, this shall not have this. Something important to say. Once you get to these flat areas, just keep it at 4 blocks, except when you get this flat. That's when you can start doing a little bit of changement to it. And down here, we'll be doing the same pretty much. We'll just be changing a little bit up. keep in mind the reasoning we're doing this is because everything has to connect at one specific height to get the top of the mountain. And that's what I'm trying to figure out now to get it perfect. Since I'm doing this tutorial wise, normally I do step 3 and 2 at the same time, but now we're done step 1, which was just marking it out. Step 2, setting a minimum height, I set it to 4. Step 3 is just place random. Now this is where a minimum comes in, because that means sometimes you won't set a block at all. You'll just do like that maybe. The reasoning for this is to make it more realistic, you know. And so this will make it more like a cliff shape, and that is what we're trying to get in here. Don't do that. So just build random over the whole thing, like that, because you'll see where I'm going with this. Once you have done this, if you have a cave entrance like I would recommend finishing it in like I will, like that. But don't like make it flat, like make it a little bit rounded off like I have. Like this. And I think that's a good shape. Maybe some of that, maybe something like that. Now once you've done this is step 3. Now let's head on over to step 4, which is pretty simple as well. What you want to do is on every block, add one more, build to the side of that. This and this. If you want the same materials, you can mine these blocks up again, because they're invisible to the outside. Now this is where the thing will kind of be turning. You're doing this on every single one. Now, I'm removing the box. Normally I don't remove the box, but you can choose yourself and decide. If you want to save blocks in this situation, just do this, honestly. It will work just as well. But, yeah. If you come to a situation like this, where it's lower like this, do like that, that, and that. The lowest one will override the highest one. Well, it depends. If you want, you can have it like that, which looks better sometimes, in some situations. Now keep in mind, this is only the way I terraform, so if you want to terraform a whole different way, that's completely fine. It could look just as good, it's just... Hello, it's you there. But, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to do all this, it's just the way I recommend doing it. Once you have built all of this, I will tell you the final step. The 5th step is pretty much just set a minimum height. Again, I'll do 4. I'd recommend using the same as before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now once you built out all these up, you can start building them more, or just build off the edge like you did here already. But I'd recommend building a little bit more. Now, the final part that is pretty much step 6, is placing cobblestone here and there, like slabs, stairs, pretty much anywhere. It changes the look, I'll tell you. It looks different. I don't have really right now a method to prove it, sadly, but yeah. Now also, if you want to do it just like I do it, step 7 that would be. Okay, I won't be doing this then. I would normally, on the middle of the build, where you will be looking, find the max height this thing will go to, and say flat, where I will place my ceiling, because that's the block that's there, and this is going to be flat now. So I will know that I will need to build up to this on every single one of these. So once I've done that, then it will be better. And I'll see you back then. So, it's been a little while. I think it's been like an hour, because I also had to eat. It's been like 1.5 hours since I last reported. I had to eat, and I've done some decoration. I have removed most of the dirt in here because I had to fill in this. Oki has left. We only have Jackie right now on here. But I think this looks pretty nice. There are some here and there pieces I will be adding. Now, the thing I'm going to be adding now is some few things like a little bit of dirt here and there, because I will need it. Yeah. like maybe like more like where it's just kind of like more falling, like the that's what I like doing. No, like, but I'll see. This doesn't look too good right there. Like, doesn't really fit in. But like things like that might actually. Like, things like that. That's what looks cool. My ceiling, just so that it makes I make sure that it grows, because I don't want anything here to not grow. Yeah, I think this could look pretty nice. Yeah, looks pretty nice so far. I will see what I'll do about it. But I say I'll take a break from the outside, because I can always keep working on it, and I think I've got a great start to it, honestly. Yeah, I think this can be a start. It would be. I will later maybe do more work to it, but for now I actually will remove it. Even though it looks pretty cool. Oh, no. Please, I'm removing. I'll just need to build up. I'll need to remove a little bit of this, because it would be looking. Okay, actually, I think that's good. I'm missing some scuffing. There we go. And yeah, it's still kind of weird, but just because it's the only one that goes far like that. Because if I had multiple, everything going very far, then it would probably look pretty nice, I'd say. So on the inside, I will need to clear out some space, just so I can build here, like that. And once we get this in, we will now talk a little bit about how you make caves. As you know, I did a kind of tutorial-like thing to do all this. I don't know if I said it, but this is kind of just random placements. The same with this, you just kind of randomly place it around. Where's my stuff? Now, it's gonna now be more about how we can make caves and stuff. Now, I know how to do this too, as I have done it before, if you remember Bad Playcraft Season 1. I did an underwater cave. I did a lot of mountaining that season. That was pretty much the season I did it. I also did it season 2 on around my my nether portal. And it's a fun process, really. I say it's a fun process. And so, what you want to first do is, just like we did with mountains, mark out where you want it to go. I'll take it like that. I will have a little bit more shape to it, you know. Now, I was anyways thinking of just like this. I'll actually here be making a little bit more shape, honestly. This would just mean I'll take out this. There we go. Okay, so now we got a little bit of a shape, so when you walk in, you will be kind of having a little bit of a turn. Now I want this to be a 5-block center. This is a 6 right now, so we'll need to do something like that. Take this block. And this is going to be more of an. But how we're going to do it is that we're going to be taking the blocks around like that. Something like this. Yeah, something like that, where you get a little bit of an actual shape onto it. Now, you always want to have a little bit of turning. You don't want it to be a straight up wall. If I were to just have a wall like this along the whole thing, it's not gonna look good. It's just no offense. Now, I'd recommend having a little bit of like things like this, and then having a little bit of maybe a background wall here to your little cave area, like these little holes. This makes a different experience walking through this area. And that's what you want to give to whoever's. If you're showing it to a friend, you want people to feel different when they walk through here. You don't want them to feel like, okay, this is just a room. It's not. You want them to feel like it's actual nature. Like this was formed out, and you just want it to look realistic. You don't want it to just look like this. Well, this looks fine as well, but I'd recommend also getting some slabs and stuff, of course. And I also recommend having a lot of these in the roof, because they look like spikes falling from the roof. And once 1.17 comes out, you might not need these. But I think when 1.17 comes out, I think these would look great to get off those falling spikes. Just it's it's an interesting combo, but I think it would look pretty nice together. And if you really want, you could probably find like a grey kind of fence post, if possible. I don't know if that exists. But if it does, you could put that there to make it more big, medium, small, and then it's like an actual spike. But I normally do like this, because I don't think there's a better option. Now phantoms are gonna spawn, but luckily I'm working inside here. So, I'm gonna be building around like this. I don't want it to always be this little lip here, so I want there to be a little bit of wall. I have done a few caves and stuff after I did run, you know, remember? There's a lot of caving in that. Oh good. The problem is that I got a lot of stone from that, but I don't have that type of stone resource in this world. Now, this I want to be more rounded out here. Yeah. Like this. Yes. I got torches, great. I love torches. This is just gonna be torch spam for now, but okay. But as you see, this adds a whole different thing than if I just were to have a straight wall like that going along. See the difference in that? It's absolutely, I love it. It's just different, and you just want to follow this type of pattern-like thing throughout your cave if you're making one. You don't want to have it too simple. You want detail. This is what I think looks good, and that's why I'm still doing this as a. Now this is a 5-block center, which is exactly what I would love. And I will now work on this. Now, this should give you a good thing. You just get some slabs and stairs, and you just put it all over it. So, am I recording? I don't know. Yes, I am, because I got kind of scared after I didn't record it. So, I have done work. I have now completed this. Now we need some paper. I will get that later. But the shop is pretty much set up. I will get a cobblestone, and if you remember what I said, I want to add some spikes. I never did that. That is not what I want to craft, but that's fine. I guess it's called. There we go, that should finish the look. Maybe, I think that's maybe. Yeah, that works. I think that kind of finishes it. You know, we have to get a thumbnail, that's gonna make it very small. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, I can see my footage is very fricked up. Once he gets hidden, I will be able to take my thumbnail. Like so. I'll get it full screen for you guys. He's here and he's reading through that book. I just realized I need to get this picture immediately stored away somewhere, because I do not have it. There we go, because I took it with took a file screenshot. Oh wait, I forgot, I could always just do this. Or something like. There we go. So. People are just looking at it. Most people seem to have liked it so far. Yeah. might be some badly written things in there, but you know. Just one. As soon as yeah, I'll get back to it. So guys, I think we're gonna end it here, honestly. Just, there's something, like, we done a good amount of work, honestly, today. We did a little bit on the base, but not that much because it's gonna get deleted most of it, but I did this, and this is the main part about it. What this looks like. That is the amazing build. It just, you can see it from the whole shopping area. Now I'll do more work on it, I'll naturalize it a little bit, because it looks kind of weird on top, you know. But I might actually build a shop on the top. Might even relocate this, probably not. But I really want to make a shop on the top. Of some sort, or just anything, honestly. And with everyone having a light shop, we won't need stairs and stuff. But I'm thinking I could just make a whole rod up here with a ladder down. Or something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you accept the change from Battlecraft to this, because it just died. It just died. But yeah, I hope you guys appreciate that I'm at least trying to get something out of that bad situation, and I'm at least trying to get something new. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.